I had mentioned recently about something about my turntable here. It's actually a Lazy Susan. Jeff bought it for me at a little shop down in Texas for the purposes of cutting circles, and this has helped me a lot. That, and I have a fairly high quality circle cutter. Excuse the noise of my laundry going in the background today. But anyway, I've already set my circle cutter to the size I want to cut. I'm just going just under 11 inches. I'm going to be using 2 layers on one of the CPI textures, the poinsettia texture mold. So I'm going to cut a couple circles, and I thought I would take this time to demonstrate how I incorporate the use of the Lazy Susan into doing so. I'm going to set this aside. And I don't normally use oil in my cutters, but I do put a little bit on my circle cutter. So the first piece I have, doesn't really matter which one I do. I could mark it to find the center. Because this is a 12-inch piece, I shouldn't have any issue. I usually will start it by kind of the minimum of where I need to be to clear. As you can see, having this helps. I haven't pushed down on it yet, I just pretty much want to center that. I'm still going to test it one more time. Get pretty close there. But this should do it. So what I like to do is hold this in place, and basically I'm going to turn the Lazy Susan versus having to move this cutter. And this helped a lot when I had this set up at my actual work table, because usually, you know, I have lots of things out. So I'm just going to start, push down. You can see, nice score there. I'm actually, before I even run this score, I'm going to make some relief cuts. I don't know if that's the technical term for them, that's what I call them. And I do have a little carpet tile that I put down, that I will put down here. If you feel more comfortable, you can use gloves doing this. You probably should. It's not really running for me. Sometimes all I have to do is just start. Yeah, it's going to release pretty well, I think. See, it's already loosening. And that is how I use the Lazy Susan to help me cut nice circles. I'm going to use a piece of eared, and I'm going to cut a clear. So I'll go ahead and keep rolling, and I'll cut the clear one as well. Why not, right? Set this guy aside. Same thing, this time I have a piece of clear. I know I want to cut it the same size. I'll make sure this is still tightened up. Feels like I have something on my turntable. Be smart and not wipe my hand across it. Might have been on the glass as well. So here we go. Again, I can pretty much just center it. Okay, here we go. Clear, it's a little hard to see sometimes, and that already started running the score right there. Look at that. I know most of you that have to cut circles can appreciate that. And so by adding the Lazy Susan, I was able to successfully cut 2 circles. Hope this was helpful.